Aloha! Welcome to this month's community concert, to those of you who are here, and to those of you who are wherever you are. It's good to have you all here for this hour of live music. And some of the songs you will find familiar, because I sing them a lot. And, well, for many years in the Community Sings, and for the 3 years of the pandemic, in all the community concerts, we've always started with the same song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, all around the world, I'm gonna let it shine, oh, all around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, oh, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Well, those of you who are here, where should we let it shine? On Banyan Drive. On Banyan Drive it is. On Banyan Drive. I'm gonna let it shine, oh, on Banyan Drive. I'm gonna let it shine, on Banyan Drive. Oh, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around Hilo Town. Can we get that many syllables in? Okay. All around Hilo Town, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, all around Hilo Town, I'm gonna let it shine. All around Hilo Town, oh, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Here at Holy Cross, here at Holy Cross, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, here at Holy Cross, I'm gonna let it shine. Here at Holy Cross, oh, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, oh, this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, this little light of mine. Oh, I'm gonna let it shine, 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 let it shine. Well, there we go. We are off to a bright start. That's it. Can't believe it took me that long to come up with that pun. This is one of mine, and it comes up a lot at the community concerts because, you know, in the first couple of songs, you just want to sing about singing. So, give me a song to sing. When my heart is heavy as the leaden sky, when my vision fails because of clouded eye, when my courage strains against obstacles so high, give me a song to sing. Give me a song to sing when dawn is breaking. Give me a song to sing when my heart is cold. Give me a song to sing when the heavens flash with glory. Give me a song, let love unfold. When my neighbors strain to live a life of trial, when my nation turns to courses that are vile, when righteousness calls and hears only denial, then give me a song to sing. Give me a song to sing when dawn is breaking. Give me a song to sing when my heart is cold. Give me a song to sing when the heavens flash with glory. Give me a song, let love unfold. When the birds sing out the melody so free, when the waves and wind keep time in company, when all creation's voices rise in harmony, give me a song to sing. Then I've been given a song to sing. Give me a song to sing when dawn is breaking. Give me a song to sing when my heart is cold. Give me a song to sing when the heavens flash with glory. Give me a song, let love unfold. Give me a song, let love unfold. Give me a song, let God's love unfold. Give me a song to sing. Now, this is an oldie and a goodie. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, if I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you moan. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you moan. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Now Moses stood on the Red Sea shore, smoking the water with a 2x4. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. You see, the Lord told Moses what to do to get those Hebrew children through. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you moan. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you moan. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Now God gave Noah the rainbow sign. No more water, fire next time. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Mary wore 3 links of chain. Every round was freedom's name. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you moan. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you moan. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Now when I get to heaven, gonna sing and shout. Nobody there's gonna put me out. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. One of these mornings, it won't be long. Gonna look around, but I'll be gone. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you moan. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you moan. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you is about 12 o'clock. This old world's gonna reel and rock. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. One of these days in the middle of the night, people gonna rise and put things right. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. I may have mentioned that some of these songs would be familiar. This song has never gone unrequested at a community sing. It is a tragic tale of love lost, and rather foolishly so, but you know how it goes. Oh, in a cavern, in a canyon, excavating for a mine, dwelt a miner 49 and his daughter Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Light she was, and like a fairy, and her shoes were number 9, carrying boxes without tops, and sandals were for Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Drove she ducklings to the water every morning just at 9, stubbed her toe against a splinter, fell into the foaming brine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Ruby lips above the water, blowing bubbles soft and fine, but alas, I was no swimmer, so I lost my Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. In a churchyard near the canyon, where the myrtles doth entwine, there were roses and other posies fertilized by Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. And the miner 49er soon began to peak and pine. He thought he ought to join his daughter, now he's with his Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. In my dreams she still doth haunt me, robed in garments soaked with brine. Though in life I used to hug her, now she's dead, I draw the line. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Now ye Boy Scouts and ye Girl Scouts, read this tragic tale of mine. Artificial respiration would have saved my Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. How I missed her, how I missed her, how I missed my Clementine. till I kissed her little sister and forgot my Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Yes. Well, let's sing a song about, the beginning of a loving romantic relationship, or at least maybe it's the beginning. Who knows? 'Cause you ought to see my Cindy, she lives away down south. She's so sweet the honeybees swarm around her mouth. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Now the first I see Miss Cindy, she was standing in the door, her shoes and stockings in her hands, her feet all over the floor. She took me to her parlor, she cooled me with her fan. She said I was the prettiest thing in the shape of mortal man. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Well, she kissed me and she hugged me, she called me Sugar Plum. When she put her arms around me, I thought my time had come. Now Cindy got religion, she'd had it once before. When she heard my old guitar, she's the first one on the floor. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. When Cindy got religion, she shouted all around. She got so full of glory, she shook her stockings down. I wish I had a needle as fine as I could sew. I'd sew that girl to my coattails and down the road I'd go. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. I wish I was an apple hanging on her tree. Every time that Cindy passed, she'd take a bite of me. Cindy in the springtime, Cindy in the fall. If I can't have my own Cindy, I'll have the girl at all. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Ah, that chord. Well, there's relationships that don't work out. And sometimes they don't work out because somebody falls in a river. And sometimes they don't work out because somebody's imagination is way too vivid. I mean, sew that girl to my coattails and down the road I'd go. Seriously? And sometimes the relationship appears to be long-standing, and in some ways it works, and in some ways you just gotta wonder, what is going on? 'Cause there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. Oh, then fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, then fix it, dear Henry. Fix the bucket. And with what shall I fix it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I fix it, dear Liza? With what? Oh, with straw, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With straw, dear Henry. Fix the bucket. And how shall I cut it, dear Liza, and how shall I cut it, dear Liza, and how? With a knife, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, with a knife, dear Henry. That's what you cut with, isn't it? Ah, but the knife is too dull, dear Liza, the knife is too dull, dear Liza, too dull. Then sharpen it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, then sharpen it, dear Henry. And maybe you could sharpen up your mind too, I don't know, maybe. And with what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza, and what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza, with what? Well, so much for sharpening the mind, right? With a stone, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, with a stone, dear Henry, with a stone. Just sharpen the knife, it will be fine. But the stone is too dry, dear Liza, the stone is too dry, dear Liza, too dry. Then wet it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, then wet it, dear Henry. Wet the stone. And with what shall I wet it, dear Liza, with what shall I wet it, dear Liza, with what? Oh, with water, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, with water, dear Henry, you can wet the stone. And with what shall I fetch it, dear Liza, with what shall I fetch it, dear Liza, with what? With a bucket, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, with a bucket, dear Henry, oh, with a bucket. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. I think she drowned him at that point. And this song kind of comes up in response to that song. Although I certainly didn't write it in response to this song, but in response to just so much folly running around in the world and pretending to be good thinking. And what can I say? It does seem like people continue to embrace folly when wisdom might be better. May we be wise, may we embrace compassion, reject the call of lies. May we abide in righteousness, though it summon deep surprise within our hearts and our minds. Oh, may we be wise. Wisdom is in short supply. Folly has been our favorite friend, offered us wealth, given us tears for all too many years. May we be wise, may we embrace compassion, reject the call of lies. May we abide in righteousness, though it summon deep surprise within our hearts and our minds. Oh, may we be wise. compassions is a weary voice, while greed is amplified, left many short of bread, others short of soul, their hearts an empty hole. May we be wise, may we embrace compassion, reject the call of lies. May we abide in righteousness, though it summon deep surprise within our hearts and our minds. Oh, may we be wise. Oh, justice is a forlorn hope when power takes the sword in her hand. Some win great rewards, others labor for naught, and wonder what the time has wrought. May we be wise, may we embrace compassion, reject the call of lies. May we abide in righteousness, though it summon deep surprise within our hearts and our minds. Oh, may we be wise. Oh, may we be wise. Oh, may we be wise. Oddly enough, I wrote that in 2021. Can't imagine what I was thinking about. I was standing at the window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that first come rolling for to carry my mother away. Be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Oh, I told that undertaker, oh, undertaker, please drive slow. That body that you're carrying, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. So I followed close behind her, I tried to hold on and be brave, but I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in that grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Went back home, Lord, home was lonesome because my mother, she had gone. Oh, my brothers and sisters crying, what a home so sad and lone. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. One by one, those seats were emptied. One by one, they flowers parted, will they meet again someday? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. This circle will be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, let's see if I'm up to this song tonight. This one is also a this is also a song about passages and about grieving, but it also comes out of the African American spiritual tradition. And so, in the song about the poor wayfaring stranger, it's not just somebody wandering randomly around, it's somebody who's trying to get from a place of slavery to a place of freedom. And so listen to the lyrics about meeting people again, because the folks who first sang this were singing both about meeting those they lost once more in this life, as well as meeting them again in the next. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, a traveling through this world of woe. There's no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright world to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way is steep and rough, but beauteous fields lie far beyond me, where souls redeemed their vigil keep. I'm going there to meet my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I want to wear a crown of glory when I get home to that bright land. I want to shout salvation's story in concert with that blood-washed hand. I'm going there to meet my Savior, to sing God's praises evermore. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I'm just a going win over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. Wayfaring stranger. This is one of mine, and it's some years old now. I've kind of lost track of what year I wrote it. But it's a Bible-based story, and it's a story that hardly anybody's heard. It's in 1 Samuel 7. Raise your hands, all those of you who have memorized 1 Samuel 7. Anybody volunteering on the stream that they've... No, okay. So 1 Samuel 7 is actually a pretty brief story because what happened was the people of Israel were involved in a conflict with one of their neighbors that happened a lot. And the war came to an end, and they decided to be thankful for that because, you know, end of war, good thing to be thankful for. And so Samuel, the prophet, built an Eben Etzar at the top of a hill. And Eben Etzar means a stone of help, as a testimony to the thanks for being delivered from the war. We tend to pronounce that word Ebenezer. So it is sort of interesting that when Charles Dickens decided to write about a character who was originally a Scrooge, but became a generous person, he chose the name Stone of Help. It's a little bit of foreshadowing right in the first paragraph. At least I think it's in the first paragraph. Stone of Help. Samuel raised an Ebenezer, he raised a stone of help, when his people were preserved from the powers of war and death. So people place their stones today to honor those they've known, all those souls who shared this life and called this earth their home. Place a stone for memory, a stone of help create. Recall to us the love we've known and what love yet awaits. Love like stone seems tiny, yet builds planets out in space. Living stones are we, made of dust and grace. Samuel raised an Ebenezer out of the bones of earth. Celebrate the end of war and give to peace its worth. With our stones today, Lord, we pray that you'll console your planet with your justice and peace for every soul. Samuel raised an Ebenezer, a stone upon a stone, at the summit of a hill where its shadow fell alone. Raised it on a stony planet spinning around the sun. Samuel raised an Ebenezer, remember everyone. Place a stone for memory, a a stone of help create. Recall to us the love we've known, and what love yet awaits. Love like stone seems tiny, yet builds planets out in space. Living stones are we, made of dust and grace. Stone of help. Well, I know it's late in the evening. Actually, it's not that late in the evening. But if you're looking for the opportunity to get your dancing shoes on, this is it. So, the aisles are yours. Oh, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling, oh Lulu, skip to my loo, Lulu, skip to my loo, Lulu, skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Fly in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, fly in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, fly in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, skip to my loo, my darling, oh Lulu, skip to my loo, Lulu, skip to my loo, Lulu, skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Skip to my loo, my darling. Well, I'll get another as pretty as you. I'll get another as pretty as you. I'll get another as pretty as you. Skip to my loo, my darling, oh Lulu. Skip to my loo, Lulu. Skip to my loo, Lulu. Skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Can't get a red bird, a jaybird will do. Can't get a red bird, a jaybird will do. Can't get a red bird, a jaybird will do. Skip to my loo, my darling. Cats in the cream jar, oh, oh, oh. Cats in the cream jar, oh, oh, oh. Cats in the cream jar, oh, oh, oh. Skip to my loo, my darling, oh Lulu. Skip to my loo, Lulu. Skip to my loo, Lulu. Skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Oh, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. I guess nobody brought the dancing shoes. I should give better notice on these things. This is another one of those traditional spirituals. And this one is actually the musical version of a map. It was literally composed to help escapees find their way to freedom. And the critical piece of information was to go north. And how do you make sure you're going north? Well, you find the North Star. How do you find the North Star? You look at those two stars at the end of the Big Dipper. They'll point you up towards the North Star. But African Americans in the 19th century didn't call it the Big Dipper. They called it the drinking gourd. You got to follow the drinking gourd, follow the drinking gourd. The old man was a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. Wind, oh, when the sun comes up and the first quail calls, follow the drinking gourd. The old man is a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. You got to follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. The old man is a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. Now the river bank will make a mighty good road. The dead trees will show you the way. Left foot, peg foot, traveling on. Follow the drinking gourd. You got to follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. The old man is a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. The river ends between two hills. Follow the drinking gourd. There's another river on the other side. Follow the drinking gourd. You got to follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. The old man is a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Oh, follow the drinking gourd. I sometimes organize these concerts thematically, and sometimes I don't. You're about to discover that I don't, or at least get it confirmed that I didn't. This is one of my favorite love songs. I gave my love a cherry that had no stone. I gave my love a chicken that had no bone. I gave my love a story that had no end. I gave my love a baby with no crying. How can there be a cherry which has no stone? How can there be a chicken that has no bone? How can there be a story that has no end? How can there be a baby with no crying? I gave my a cherry. A cherry when it's blooming has no stone. A chicken when it's pippin', it has no bone. A story when it's written, it has no end. A baby when it's sleeping, does no crying. I gave my love a cherry. 'Cause a cherry when it's blooming, it has no stone. A chicken when it's pippin', it has no bone. Story of I love you, it has no end. A baby when it's sleeping does no crying. I gave my love a cherry, a cherry, a cherry, a cherry. There was a story in Religion News Service this week about churches that are using auto-tune to make sure that the folks on the receiving end of the streams are getting something in tune. All you folks on the stream, you know perfectly well I'm not using auto-tune. This is a song I wrote last year. It's a little over a year old now, well, year and a couple of months. It's based on a poem of Rachel Hackenberg's that had been written sometime before, but I only discovered it last year. And it's called Creature of This World. I am not a whole tree, could I be a branch? Might I be a standing stem or a root that anchors the rest? Am I a leaf that flutters in the canopy? Am I a blossom calling to the bee? Am I a seed adrift upon the wind? A promise sailing free. I am not the whole sky. Could I be a cloud? Could I be descending rain, or do I thunder loud? Am I the deep gray of a storm at sea, or wispy threads on high? Do I forecast rain or sunshine, a steel gray or blue sky? I am not a symphony. Could I be a song? Might I be an aria, or is that just too long? Am I a beat, a measure for the time to keep its accent stressed? Do I move to resolution, a closing chord and rest? I am not a whole tree, and I am not the sky. I am not a symphony, sure no one could deny. A seed, a cloud, a song, a note to sail the sky above. I am a creature of this world, and of its maker's love. A seed, a cloud, a song, a note to sail the sky above. I am a creature of this world, and of its maker's love. I am not a storm either. All right, it was a little scary when that got the rain to simmer down. So these concerts and community sings always close with the same song. And I hope you can hear it here in the in the room. I have no idea whether you can hear it out there in the world. But even in the torrential downpour, This is a song of love to Hawaii Island. Hawaii aloha. E Hawaii e ku'one hana hoe. Ku'ome kulagi vine. Ori no rangi na pono lairo. E Hawaii aloha he. E haoli na opio o Hawaii nei. Oli e, mai na ahe ahe makani e pamai nei. Mao ke aloha no Hawaii. E haoli na opio o Hawaii nei. Oli e, mai na ahe ahe makani e pamai nei. Mao ke aloha no Hawaii. Mao ke aloha no Hawaii. Well, thank you for being here for this community concert for June. I do have to let you know that there won't be a community sing in July because I will be off island, so sorry about that. But there will be a community concert on July 28th. And you can tell I had it written down because I know what it is. So you are all welcome to join me once more for that community concert in just about a month. Until then, be well, be joyful, let there always be a song in your heart. Aloha.